welcome in and welcome back to Love and Light. I hope all is well. Aquarius energy. I hope you guys are feeling your best, taking great care of yourselves. Here with the general reading. Let's see what the cards would like to reveal. Aquarius, you could be learning a truth, finding out a truth, speaking the truth. We have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Moon here. Okay. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Six of Cups. All right, a lot of cups. So there's a walking away from something or someone. Yeah. It looks like this walking away from whatever this is it's going to be restoring balance. We also have disappointment. Seven of Pentacles is about it's like waiting, patiently waiting to see results. It's like taking the time to take a step back. Taking the time to take a step back when it comes to what it is that you are investing your time, your energy, maybe even your resources to see whether or not it's even worth it, right? Let's see here. Let me get some more cards out here. Yeah, something here is like, with the clouds being here, something's not for certain. There's some uncertainty, maybe some confusion here. This could be like trying to determine if something is a waste of time. All right. We have Feather of Truth here. All right. This could be something here connected to your past. Something here to deal with the past. I feel like somebody here is also learning the truth about themselves when it comes to what needs healed, what needs healing. This could also be like a situation where whatever it is that somebody is giving to, it's not growing, you're not seeing the results. And it causes you to look at yourself, look within. You know, it's kind of like maybe paying attention to what it is that you're doing that could be getting in the way. A habit, a routine. So this is evaluation. Standing over something you've invested time, emotion, or energy into. Watching it grow, but noticing the parts that never quite bloomed. And then the Eight of Cups here. This steps in like a slow sunrise behind you, illuminating the truth you've been trying not to admit. There's something here that you've outgrown, something you once hoped would be enough. And I feel like the clouds here confirms this. 78 may be of significance. But the clouds confirms the confusion you've been feeling isn't a lack of clarity. It's the transition between what used to make sense and what no longer does. And the victory reef here tells you that walking away isn't a failure. It's the moment this energy shifts from endurance to triumph. So this is the kind of departure where you don't slam the door. You simply just stop waiting for it to open. Okay. And then we have this Three of Swords. The Three of Swords shows a wound that wasn't accidental. Something said, something done, something withheld that pierced deeper than you expected. But then the Knight of Cups rides in with emotional sincerity, offering either an apology, a confession, or a heartfelt attempt to reconnect. The snake is here to warn you to look closely at the motives behind the gesture. Okay, because someone here may be approaching with charm, softness, or some type of romantic language, but their pattern hasn't changed. And this steed here shows movement. It's fast, determined, maybe even dramatic. So someone could be like rushing in with promises, declarations, or emotional intensity, hoping that momentum will override your memory of the pain. This is like the classic, I'm sorry, but I'm also still who I've always been energy. So you're being asked to listen with your heart, but decide with your history. Okay. Let's see here what else we have for you. Sevens, you guys could be seeing sevens. It's like whoever this is most definitely taught you something. But I just feel like, yeah, now you know. Okay. We have the moon. The moon pulls you into the realm of intuition, dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Could be, yeah, pay attention to who's in your dreams. But yeah, and the things you sense before you can articulate here. Now, the Six of Cups brings nostalgia. A memory, a person from the past, or an old version of yourself is resurfacing. And the feather of truth is here. This says that the insight you're receiving is subtle but accurate. So you're remembering something correctly. You're seeing something clearly. You're not imagining. You're not imagining. Yeah, you're not imagining it. And then the chew pencils shows the mental loops, replaying conversations, revisiting old choices, wondering what you could have done differently. So, you know, you're not hunted by the past, you're finally understanding it. And this understanding is what frees you. So this is being in a season where clarity comes from movement and not contemplation. Walking away from what no longer grows, discerning the difference between apology and accountability, and reclaiming a truth that you once doubted. Yeah. This is, this is like the part of that moment in the movie where the protagonist quietly realizes They're not who they were when the story began. And just the realization of that and understanding that shifts everything. Yeah. So we have the Justice, the King of Wands, and we have the Knight of Pentacles here. Now, justice arrives at the moment the universe stops whispering and starts keeping score. It's the part here, it's the moment where truth becomes undeniable, where consequences land exactly where they belong, and where your alignment matters more than your intentions. So as I was saying, like something here being balanced out, this walking away, most definitely contributed to it. Whatever it is that you walked away from that no longer was in alignment. Justice arrives. And this card says that something in your life is shifting into balance, not by chance, but because the scales have finally caught up with the facts. Okay, so karmic correction is here. And then the King of Wands steps in like a surge of personal authority. So this is you reclaiming your fire, your voice. You could be reclaiming your voice, your direction as well. Yeah. It's the version of you that doesn't wait for permission, that doesn't shrink to make others comfortable, and doesn't negotiate your own brilliance. And the King of Wands shows up as the force that breaks the stalemate. Justice exposes. The King of Wands is a part of you that says, I'm done explaining myself. I'm moving. The Knight of Pentacles here grounds the fire. The Knight of Pentacles is slow, steady energy. It's methodical energy that turns inspiration into structure. The Knight of Pentacles is the one who shows up every day, even when the mood shifts, even when the path is long. He represents the new pattern you're stepping into: consistent effort, sustainable progress, and choices that build a future instead of repeating the past. So when it comes to the shackles, though, here, the shackles is the shadow that ties this whole reading together, because it's revealing the thing that has been restricting you, whether it be a belief, a relationship, a routine, a habit, a fear, or a loyalty that has kept you smaller than your potential. And it's not saying that you're trapped. It says that you outgrown the reason you stayed. So it's the moment, like I said, it's the moment here in the movie where the protagonist realizes the door was never locked. They just weren't ready to walk through it yet. So yeah, justice exposes the imbalance. The King of Wands here gives you courage to confront whatever this is. And the Knight of Pentacles gives you the discipline to change it. And the shackles here shows you exactly what you're breaking free from. So, this is revealing a turning point where you stop living reactively and you start living intentionally. Yeah. It's liberation through clarity, action, and consistency. You're not just stepping out of the shackles, you're stepping into your rightful power. So, when life shows you the truth, your power comes from acting on it consistently, courageously, and without shrinking back into old limitations. Freedom isn't a feeling, it's a decision followed by repeated action. You know, you don't escape the shackles by hoping, wishing, or waiting. You escape them by choosing alignment, choosing courage, and choosing consistency. Walking away from what you've outgrown. This reading here is letting me know that you are responsible for your liberation. You are capable of your liberation, and you are ready for your liberation. You're realizing that the universe isn't testing you. The universe is trusting you to rise. Yeah, you finally stop negotiating with the claims, with the chains. I said claims, with the chains, and you start walking toward the door. Not dramatically, not impulsively, but with steady, unshakable intention. It's just like truth with courage and consistency equals freedom. Sending you guys love, peace, and clarity. I hope I hope this helps. Thanks so much for viewing. Hope to see you on the next one.